this might be a mistake for some buyers. If you're not a serious coffee aficionado, or if you live in a studio apartment with limited counter space, then this might not be the right espresso machine for you. But if you're like me, and you're willing to invest in the best, and you have the space for a beast of a machine, then keep listening. As I said, this machine is called the DeLonghi La Specialista Opera, and it's a game changer. It's not just a fancy espresso machine, it's a coffee lover's dream come true. But I'll get to that in a minute. First, let me tell you where you can find more info on this thing, link is in the description. Now, back to the machine. Here's the thing, this espresso machine does a lot. It grinds your beans, it tamps them, it extracts the perfect shot of espresso every time, it froths milk, it's even got a built-in cold brew system. Yes, you heard that right, it makes coffee, and it makes cold brew. But don't worry, it's a little more complicated than that. The problem is, most people out there, when they read those specs, they think, yeah, that sounds great, but can I really use it? And the answer is yes, but it's not for everyone. Let me break it down for you. This thing is a commercial-style espresso machine, designed for people who use it a lot. If you're using it to make a latte or a cappuccino every morning, you're not going to be disappointed. But if you're using it to make the occasional cup of coffee for yourself and your family, you might find that it's a little too much. That being said, if you're serious about your coffee, and you're looking for a machine that can do it all, this is worth considering. Now, on to the part where I talk about how it performs in actual daily use. I mean, the specs say one thing, but do they deliver? In short, yes. I've been using this machine for a few months now, and I can tell you that it's consistently produced shot after shot of perfect espresso. The built-in grinder is top-notch, and it's a complete game-changer for those of us who love the ritual of grinding our own beans. It's also really quiet, which is nice, because my neighbors are already complaining about the noise I make when I'm making my coffee in the morning. But here's what I think I like most about this machine. It's smart. I mean, in real terms, not in some marketing speak. The smart tamping system, for example, eliminates all the guesswork and hassle of tamping espresso. It's really intuitive, and it's saved me a lot of time and frustration over the months that I've been using it. And then there's the milk frother. I mean, seriously, this thing is a beast. It froths milk like a pro barista, and I can tell you that it's totally worth the cost of the machine, just for that feature alone. Now, I know some of you might be thinking, this sounds like a lot of machine for the average coffee drinker. And you're right, it is. But trust me, if you're like me, and you love spending time in the kitchen playing with your coffee gear, then this machine is worth considering. I mean, the possibilities are endless. You can experiment with different roasts, or different brewing methods, or even just use it to make the perfect latte or cappuccino. And let's not forget the fact that it makes cold brew, which has become one of my favorite drinks this past year. Okay, so who should buy this machine? Well, let me tell you. If you're a coffee aficionado, or a coffee shop owner looking for a top-tier machine, or even just a serious home brewer who wants to take their coffee game to the next level, then this is the machine for you. If you're looking for a high-end espresso machine that's going to deliver perfect shots every time, then DeLonghi's La Specialista Opera may be your next great investment. Now, as I always say, the only reason you won't buy a product is because you haven't heard the whole truth about it first. There are some drawbacks to consider, of course. This thing is not for the faint of heart. It's big, it's expensive, and it's complicated. The built-in grinder can be a bit of a hassle, if you ask me, but it's a small price to pay for the consistent results you get. And let's be real, sometimes, when you're in a rush, you just want to use your old drip coffee maker, and forget all about this fancy espresso nonsense. But trust me, once you go down the path of coffee madness, it's hard to turn back. But all in all, I think this machine is worth every penny. In fact, I go so far as to say that it's a small investment in your coffee future. I mean, let's be honest here, once you start drinking really good coffee, you'll never go back. And this machine, well, it's not just a coffee machine, it's a coffee experience. You can taste the difference, you can feel the difference, and it's an investment in your quality of life. And with all that said, I think it's time to wrap this up. This is the DeLonghi La Specialista Opera Espresso machine, a machine that may be too much for some, but is perfect for others. The price is worth it if you're serious about your coffee. And if you're not, well, maybe this isn't the machine for you. Either way, I'll be honest with you, I think this machine is worth every penny. The only thing to consider is whether or not you're ready to take your coffee game to the next level, once and for all. Check the link below before the price changes.